Well, good morning everybody and welcome to a Sunday morning show filmed on a GoPro. Got two batteries fully charged up. I'm out here at Srixon. I'm in the rain. I think the summer has officially ended. Quite sad really, isn't it? Had an amazing summer holiday down in France, which we'll talk about as we go through the Sunday morning show, but mixed emotions in this Sunday morning show because, as you've seen from the intro there, I'm cleaning up the van. I've made a decision to move the van on, but also look at getting myself a new van, which again we'll get into as we get through this video. I'm out on the golf course. It's absolutely tipping down with rain, so let's hit some shots and let's have a good chat and catch up. So get that kettle on and let's get the Sunday show underway. Well, Jordan said to me just as I was walking out the office, he said, "Dan, you're mad. What are you doing going out there in that?" Well, Jordan, the facts are, people need their Sunday morning show. Didn't put one out last week because I was away in France, and I did promise I would do one, but if I'm honest, I just couldn't be bothered. I was enjoying my holiday that much. I was so chilled out. I did take my golf clubs. All of us took our golf clubs, but I just could not get myself off from around that swimming pool to go and create something for you. So I do apologise. But, you know, sometimes you've got to down your tools and just get some holiday sunshine done, you know. But what am I doing out here? Well, I figured as the weather is so bad, I would come out and test out these new Galvin Green waterproofs that I've been doing some filming with for Foremost. Now, this is the Ames top that I'm wearing here, and they've got like a new technology, which is, you've probably heard of Gore-Tex. Well, this one's called Pertex. Now Pertex is basically something slightly different in the fact that it just allows you to breathe maybe a little bit more in your tops and your bottoms. So I thought I'd come out here today as it's still quite warm, even though it is raining, and put it to the actual test. Historically, when I've worn waterproof jackets, let's say in the summertime, which we're still summertime-ish, I've just sweated a bit in them, so not able to breathe properly. But what they're saying is this new technology is going to allow you to be able to just breathe a little bit better, bring that moisture away from the body and take it away from the jacket. And I got to say, I've just strolled out, half a mile out here, and I do walk at pace, and it feels great. It feels absolutely fantastic. I haven't worn Galvin Green for a long time, so it's quite nice to put it back to the test. So first impressions, very impressed. Feels like it's getting worse out here, to be honest. Did say it's going to rain till about 10 o'clock this evening. England versus Wales. What did you think about that one this week at the Vale of Glamorgan? Vale of Glamorgan celebrating 25 years of golf at that amazing resort that they've got there. If you've not checked out the Vale of Glamorgan, make sure you go and check it out. It's a fantastic facility. I'm sure there's going to be people in the comments that have been there and played it. We did a bus tour there. When we were there, we chatted with them and said, look, could I come back up and do a vlog here, which we did. Joe the Pro, obviously, you guys seem to love Joe the Pro and my brother, and then the introduction of Zach Gould. What an amazing story Zach has got. Some ups and downs, and how you kind of come back from maybe a big negative in his life, which was the fact that he never really made it as a golfer. you know, and I really wanted to share that story, which is why I put the podcast out, put it out to the members first and then got it out onto the main channel for people to have a bit of an idea of who Zach is and what he's about. It's an amazing story, one of which I hope, if there's any parents out there or people coming up through the ranks that want to make a living at golf in some way, shape or form in the future, I think it's a great story, because when you get to a certain point within your career of golf, let's say from a junior level, you've got to surround yourself with the right people, people that want to help you, people that are going to take you forward and not going to take you for a ride. And I think Zach's story is a fantastic story, one of which he's learnt an awful lot, and I think he will be able to share so much with so many people out there. I actually passed it on to the father and son channel that are on Instagram. If you haven't checked those out, make sure you check them out, because it's Andy and Riley. Riley's the son, and he's obviously coming up through the ranks and hopefully going to move on to some great things within the game of golf. And I just think it's another great podcast for them to have a little listen to, because Zach's kind of been there and done it, playing golf with Rory McIlroy, playing golf with some of the best players in the world, and then when it all kind of went a bit wrong, how do you deal with that? How do you bounce back from that? And I think he's done extremely well, and so good to see him back out playing more golf. So I hope you enjoyed that vlog from the Vale of Glamorgan. I've got another one coming on that. What I would say though is that part 2 will not be happening. We got completely rained out of that one. So if you were looking forward to part 2 of the revenge of myself and Joe, it just never happened because we never got around to getting back out onto the golf course. But I'm sure we will do another one at some point. Something I do want to show you before we head back in. Look at this little beauty. I found this in the back of the office. It was in one of my old sort of bags, golf club bags. It's my old Pro Series Callaway Steelhead Pro Series X16 2 iron. It's even been reshafted because you can see the plug in the bottom of that. I think it's got like an X100 shaft in it, and I thought, do you know what, I'm going to bring it out, give it a test, see how I get on, because I used to use this thing all the time, all the way through college golf when I was struggling with my driver, which I think should be a video for you at some point. But yeah, so that's what I've got, just messing about with this in the bag, see how it goes. I might look at taking a wedge out and putting this one in to find a few more fairways, chase them down there, certainly going into the winter months.
I wonder how Dan's getting on in the pouring rain. See if we can zoom through the rain. He is absolutely mental. Broly's up, look, he's in his new Galvin Green. Playing 18. Wow. Fair play. What he does for content, everyone. Oh, sounds like he's had enough. Here he comes.
Oh my lord, that was...
How was that then?
Very tough. Very, very tough filming that.
It's a good thing you got some good waterproofs on. Did they perform?
Difficult to tell right now, but what I would say, which is the most important factor of these waterproofs, is I don't feel like I'm hot and sweating.
That's what you want.
Which is what you want, because like I said at the beginning of this video, like I've always struggled a little bit with Galvin Greens, especially maybe the Gore-Tex ones. Like it's clinging to you a little bit.
Especially when it's humid as well.
Yeah, which is kind of a bit like today, where it's a bit rainy. Summer's kind of coming to an end, unfortunately, but it's
still got a bit of temperature.
Still got a little bit of temperature, a bit of puff as you're walking around.
You don't want too many layers on, do you?
No, absolutely right. So all in all, I'm dry as a bone, and I'm not sweating.
Pertex.
Perfect Pertex. But this video is not actually sponsored by Galvin Green, Jordan.
No, but if it wants to be, they can get in contact to us. But this video is actually sponsored by DHGshop.com.
So what have you got there then?
Well, as winter is coming, which is not just a line for Game of Thrones, it is actually fact as well. We've got a Sunday morning show snood. That will keep you warm. That'll stop the wind getting into your clothing in the winter especially. And also to go with it, the matching bobble beanie. And I believe someone that has bought one of these said it is the warmest hat they've ever worn.
And actually, that one there, you say about that person, that was Kev Moore. So hello,
Correct.
Kev. He watches every single video we do. You've got the Crushers hat on,
Crushers
which is
GC.
Liv.
There you go. Bryson DeChambeau's team.
Bryson DeChambeau's team.
Yeah.
But you've got some news about that as well, haven't you?
Well, I read yesterday that they're doing a Bryson and Koepka as kind of the Liv against Rory McIlroy and Scotty Scheffler of the PGA Tour as kind of a pay-per-view type of match thing.
Yeah, they like their pay-per-views over there, don't they? I don't think we have them too much over here.
No.
And in fact, I don't even know if it'll be aired here.
Well, I'm not sure. I imagine it'd be good if they just put it on YouTube, wouldn't it? If they want to expand the game.
I think so, but Bryson and Koepka always had that beef between them, didn't they?
Yeah, I thought they did, but I think they've
sorted that out.
Yeah, smooth things over.
Smooth things over.
They're going to send stuff to the PGA Tour now. So I'm on team Liv, team Bryson.
Are you?
Up the Crushers.
Wow, haven't you changed your mind
Sorry.
over this 2 years that Liv's been going?
I love it.
You were dead against it at the beginning. You're now fully lived right up. Feels like it's been raining forever. I've got a very special guest on the channel this week.
Very special chauffeur.
It's a chauffeur guest.
Hello.
Lee Whittaker, head chauffeur of the Sunday morning show. Look. Lee Whittaker Golf is now Lee Whittaker Motors.
I've got more channels than Rick Shields, I think.
We've got a special moment coming up. As I said at the beginning of this video, I was washing the van, getting it ready. My uncle has actually taken the van off me, so it's gone to a very special place because ultimately it was my little pride and joy. It was the bus, yeah, it's the bus. But the bus, the black bus, is no longer, but we have a new member of the family, and Lee has kindly come down to Churston, picked me up, and then brought me further down to Plymouth to pick up the new addition to the family.
That I sold to you?
That he sold to me. So this is now, we've gone from the big black bus to now the big white bus.
The big white bus. White van man down.
Is that what we're going to call me now?
Yeah,
White van man down. Right, let's go and see the new addition to the family. Here we go.
There she is, under the bow.
Under the, oh look, it's under the
You get special treatment with Lee Whittaker Motors.
Lee Whittaker Motors,
Yeah.
Parking out the front. There it is, look at the bow on the front. That's not the colour that I bought, but we'll see what's inside. Look at this, the new handover area. That's a big old bow, isn't it? That is a big old bow. The big moment has arrived.
Let's take the bow off for you, Dan.
Do I get to keep the bow, or is that like a special bow for the showroom?
It's a well-used bow, this one.
Well, this is your, did you say this is your third handover today?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
So it's going all right.
Busy bee, yeah. So
You're a
I'm
busy
enjoying
bee. You're enjoying it?
Yeah.
So you're more of a Honda specialist than...
Yeah, so this is a Honda franchise dealership, but it's done by Virtue. So we sell non-franchise vehicles, which are over there, the second-hand ones. But because it's part of Virtue, we can get access to pretty much any car. So we get access to any Virtue dealership's car. So that this was in Sunderland.
Yeah.
When you said you wanted it, I knew I could get it down here because we can buy it from another Virtue site. So we get access. I can access any car really. Ferraris, if everyone wants a Ferrari, hook me up.
Right, come on then, reveal me. I've not even seen this thing yet. Like
not
this
seen
is.
it at all.
Wow. Have you cleaned it as well?
Yeah, not me personally.
Not you. There she is.
It has been cleaned, valeted
Look
inside and out.
at that, Lee.
Lovely, isn't it?
Absolutely stunning. Wow. So actually layout wise almost identical to what I had in the previous one, but the key to this one, which is what I've been looking for a long time, is the automatic, and she's in white.
New car smell, Daniel.
Here he goes, getting it out for me. He wants to have a photograph taken in a minute, but she is a thing of beauty.